You're sleeping deeply, and suddenly a sharp pain shoots through your leg. It feels like an invisible knot has formed inside the muscle, tightening so intensely that all you can do is scream, grip the sheets, and wait for it to pass. The infamous nighttime cramp strikes without warning, without mercy, and anyone who's experienced it knows how cruel it can be. If this has been happening to you, know that you're not alone, and more importantly, you don't have to accept it as normal. Millions of people over the age of 60 suffer from leg cramps during the night, losing sleep, rest, and often confidence in their own bodies. But here's the good news. The solution may be in your kitchen. What you eat throughout the day, and especially in the late afternoon and evening, has a direct impact on the health of your muscles, nerves, and the quality of your sleep. There are specific foods, rich in essential minerals, antioxidants, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help the body relax, improve circulation, and prevent these annoying muscle spasms. And the best part, the effects can be felt quickly, within a few days or even the same night. In this video, you'll discover the 10 most effective foods to eliminate nighttime cramps, strengthen your legs, and restore to your body the deep rest it so desperately needs. They're simple, natural, affordable foods, and ones you likely already have at home or can easily find at any market or grocery store. But pay attention. It's not enough to just know what they are. It's essential to understand how they work, when to consume them, and how to combine them to achieve the desired effect. That's what we'll show you here. If you suffer from pain in your calves, feet, or thighs at night, if you wake up in the middle of the night feeling like your muscle is turning to stone, or if you're even afraid to fall asleep because of these pains, then this video was made especially for you. Stay with me until the end, because besides learning about the 10 foods, you'll discover common mistakes that can cancel out their effects and how to build a nighttime eating plan that will protect your legs and help you wake up with energy, lightness, and confidence. Shall we begin? Before we talk about the 10 foods that can relieve your cramps, it's essential to understand why they happen so frequently after age 60, especially during the night. Many people believe cramps are caused only by physical exertion or sleeping in the wrong position, but that's only part of the truth. Science has already shown that the onset of these nighttime leg pains is strongly linked to 3 main factors: mineral imbalance, poor circulation, and neuromuscular aging. Let's start with minerals. Potassium, magnesium, calcium, and sodium are known as electrolytes. They are essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. When they are deficient, whether due to poor diet, medication use, dehydration, or absorption problems, the muscles become unstable. They contract involuntarily and with excessive force, causing cramps. At night, when the body enters a state of rest and circulation slows down, this deficiency becomes even more noticeable. The second factor is circulation. As we age, it's common for veins and arteries to lose some of their flexibility. This reduces blood flow, especially to the extremities, feet, calves, and thighs. This diminished blood supply carries less oxygen and nutrients to the muscles, making them more vulnerable to disordered and painful contractions. If you often feel your legs cold, heavy, or tingling, this might be your case. The third factor is what we call neuromuscular aging. Over time, the peripheral nerves, those that control the muscles in your legs and feet, lose speed and accuracy in the signals they send. This causes muscles to receive incomplete, uncoordinated signals, and sometimes even contraction signals that shouldn't occur. In addition to these 3 factors, there are other triggers: use of diuretics, blood pressure medications, statins, excessive caffeine, long periods sitting or lying down, poor sleep, and of course, a diet lacking in essential nutrients. The good news? All of these factors can be positively influenced by diet. When you consume the right foods, rich in minerals, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds, you restore muscular balance, improve circulation, and reduce nerve spasms. And that's exactly what you're going to discover now. Next, we'll begin with the 10 foods that have proven action against nighttime cramps, and that can help you sleep well again, get out of bed with strength, and walk with confidence. Ready? Then let's go to the first food. 1. Banana. the immediate ally against muscle spasms. Among all the foods that fight cramps, the banana is perhaps the most well-known, and for good reason. Rich in potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, it helps restore the body's electrolyte balance, one of the main causes of nighttime muscle contractions. Potassium acts directly on muscle relaxation, preventing involuntary contractions. Magnesium facilitates communication between nerves and muscles, preventing the uncoordinated impulses that cause spasms. Vitamin B6, in turn, contributes to proper neuromuscular function and reduces chronic tissue inflammation. The banana is ideal for consumption in the late afternoon or evening, about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. It can be eaten on its own or paired with a spoonful of oats, natural yogurt, or peanut butter, a combination that helps prolong energy release and enhances nutrient absorption. Important, the riper the banana, the higher its antioxidant and magnesium content. Unlike other foods, bananas require no preparation. They are practical, accessible, and gentle on the sensitive stomachs of older adults. Studies show that people with low potassium levels have up to 30% more episodes of nighttime cramps. Including one ripe banana per day is a simple step, but one that can transform your nights and your mornings. 2. Avocado, the fat that feeds your nerves and relaxes your muscles. Avocado is one of the most complete and therapeutic fruits for those suffering from nighttime cramps. It's extremely rich in magnesium, potassium, and monounsaturated fats, which directly support muscle and nerve health. The magnesium in avocado is essential for stopping muscle spasms and promoting relaxation. Potassium contributes to the proper transmission of nerve impulses, reducing episodes of involuntary contractions. But avocado's true differentiator lies in its healthy fats. They help maintain the integrity of cell membranes, including those of the peripheral nerves that control the legs and feet. Another strong point, avocado contains vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that improves peripheral circulation, especially important for elderly individuals with vascular issues that worsen cramps. The best time to consume it is at night, as a light dessert or part of a small evening snack. It can be mashed with lemon, blended into a smoothie with plant-based milk, or even used as the base for a cream with pure cocoa. The combination of fat plus magnesium has a relaxing effect and contributes to deeper, uninterrupted sleep. Studies indicate that people who regularly consume avocado experience less muscle pain, better sleep quality, and a lower risk of potassium and magnesium deficiency. A small portion, about the size of your palm, is enough to feel its calming and restorative effects. 3. Pumpkin seeds, the natural remedy in small spoonfuls. Often undervalued but extremely potent, pumpkin seeds contain a unique combination of magnesium, zinc, tryptophan, and essential fatty acids that directly address the causes of muscle cramps. The magnesium in these seeds is among the most bioavailable found in nature. It acts as a natural muscle relaxant, reducing nerve excitability and easing nighttime spasms. Zinc, meanwhile, strengthens neuromuscular function, aiding in the proper transmission of the electrical impulses that control the legs. Another highlight is tryptophan, an amino acid that stimulates the production of serotonin and melatonin, promoting not only deeper sleep but also progressive muscle relaxation throughout the night. This is crucial for those who wake up with sudden pain or involuntary leg movements. The seeds should preferably be consumed at night, 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. 1 tablespoon, raw or lightly toasted, can be added to yogurt, salads, porridge, or eaten on its own. Avoid industrial versions with excessive salt. Research shows that older adults who regularly consume these seeds have a lower incidence of cramps, numbness, and nighttime fatigue. Additionally, they help regulate blood sugar levels, a factor directly linked to muscle health. A single spoonful might be the missing step toward a restful night without surprises or pain. 4. Coconut water, the natural serum that rehydrates and strengthens muscles. Coconut water is much more than a refreshing drink. It's a true natural hydrator rich in electrolytes, ideal for replenishing the minerals lost throughout the day and combating the nighttime cramps that afflict many older adults. It contains a balanced combination of potassium, sodium, magnesium, and calcium, exactly the elements the body needs to maintain proper muscle function. A lack of these minerals is among the most common causes of involuntary contractions during sleep. The potassium and magnesium in coconut water work together to prevent muscle spasms, while sodium, when in balance, facilitates nutrient entry into the cells. Calcium, in turn, aids in nerve conduction and controlled muscle contraction. Its ideal consumption time is in the late afternoon or up to 30 minutes before bed, especially on hotter days or after light physical activity, such as walking. It can be consumed plain or blended with light fruits like strawberries or melon. The key is to choose natural coconut water without added sugars. Studies indicate that good hydration with natural electrolytes reduces nighttime muscle cramps by up to 40% in older adults, especially those who use diuretics or blood pressure medications. A single glass of coconut water in the evening may be just what you need to bring relief, deep rest, and stronger legs upon waking. 5. Raisins, small but powerful against cramps and nighttime fatigue. Raisins are one of those foods that hide a true arsenal of benefits in their simplicity. Being rich in potassium, iron, magnesium, and natural antioxidants, they are especially effective in fighting nighttime muscle cramps that affect so many older adults. The potassium in raisins helps balance electrolyte levels in the blood, preventing involuntary contractions during rest. Magnesium acts as a natural relaxant and enhances the connection between nerves and muscles. Iron, in turn, is essential for oxygen transport to the muscles, reducing the feeling of heaviness in the legs and preventing cramps linked to poor oxygenation. Another advantage is their ability to release energy slowly and steadily, which is ideal for nighttime. This slow release helps the body maintain a balanced metabolism and keeps muscles nourished while you sleep. The recommendation is to consume a small portion, about 1 tablespoon, in the evening, either alone or paired with a handful of nuts or natural yogurt. Ideally, choose raisins without added sugar or artificial preservatives. Studies show that regular consumption of raisins improves sleep quality, reduces cramp frequency, and enhances muscle tone in people over 60. They are a simple and delicious act of care for your legs, your heart, and your quality of life. 6. Beetroot, the natural tonic for muscle circulation. Beetroot is a true natural tonic for the legs, rich in natural nitrates, potassium, iron, and antioxidants. It improves circulation, increases muscle oxygenation, and significantly reduces the occurrence of nighttime cramps in older adults. The nitrates in beetroot are converted into nitric oxide in the body, a substance that dilates blood vessels, improves blood flow to the muscles, and enables them to receive more oxygen and nutrients. This reduces fatigue, pain, and spasms that tend to appear at night, especially in those with poor circulation. Potassium and iron complement this effect by acting on nerve transmission and oxygen transport, two essential factors in preventing involuntary contractions. Additionally, beetroot's antioxidants help protect muscles and blood vessels from premature aging. The ideal way to consume beetroot is raw, grated into salads, or as a natural juice, blended with lemon, apple, or carrot. Having a portion in the late afternoon or evening can help ensure more efficient blood flow during sleep. Research shows that older adults who include beetroot in their diet experience fewer episodes of numbness, leg pain, and severe nighttime cramps. Beetroot not only nourishes, it restores, revitalizes, and protects what is most precious, your ability to move freely and confidently. 7. Melon, deep hydration to prevent nighttime muscle contractions. Melon is more than a refreshing fruit. For older adults, especially those who suffer from nighttime cramps, it is a powerful source of cellular hydration and electrolyte balance. Rich in water, potassium, magnesium, and vitamin B6, melon directly helps prevent the involuntary contractions that affect the legs while the body is at rest. Many cramp episodes are linked to mild dehydration, which worsens during sleep. Melon naturally helps correct this with a composition that's up to 90% water, but it's not just water, it's hydration-rich in essential minerals. The potassium in the fruit helps regulate muscle electrical activity, while magnesium and vitamin B6 work together to maintain muscle fiber relaxation during rest. This combination reduces nerve excitability and promotes a more peaceful night. In addition, melon is light, easy to digest, and can be consumed at night without weighing on the stomach, an important factor for those with sensitive sleep. It is recommended to eat 2 medium slices of melon in the evening, preferably plain or with a few drops of lemon, to enhance its digestive effect. Avoid adding salt, as some people do, since this may cause fluid retention. Studies on water and potassium-rich fruits identify melon as an excellent ally in fighting muscle fatigue, frequent cramps, and nighttime tension. Flavorful, gentle, and highly functional, melon is a simple gesture that helps restore the body's balance and protect your legs during sleep. 8. Dried plum, prune. The fruit that protects nerves, muscles, and circulation during the night. Few foods are as unassuming yet as powerful as dried plums. Especially for people over 60 who suffer from nighttime leg cramps, they can be true allies. Rich in potassium, magnesium, vitamin K, boron, and soluble fiber, prunes act on multiple fronts that directly affect muscle health and neurological stability. The potassium in prunes is essential for balancing electrical impulses in the muscles. When this mineral is lacking, the risk of spasms and involuntary contractions rises sharply. Magnesium functions as a regulator of muscle tone, helping prevent erratic fiber contractions while the body is at rest. But the true standout component of dried plums is their boron content, a lesser-known mineral that plays a key role in maintaining bone and muscle health. Studies show that boron helps optimize the use of magnesium and vitamin D in the body, improving muscle strength and reducing pain associated with mineral deficiencies. Prunes also support intestinal health, and while this might seem unrelated to cramps, it's not. When the gut is balanced, the body absorbs minerals more efficiently, including those that prevent muscle spasms. A sluggish or inflamed intestine compromises this absorption, and prunes help prevent exactly that. For an effective nighttime result, it is recommended to consume 2 to 3 unsweetened dried prunes about 1 hour before bedtime. They can be eaten plain or soaked in warm water for a few minutes to aid digestion. Light, sweet, nutritious, and functional, dried prunes offer a practical, natural, and delicious solution for those who want to sleep free of cramps and wake up with more energized legs. 9. Kale. The green leaf that restores calcium, relaxes muscles, and stabilizes the nervous system. Among all green leafy vegetables, kale deserves special mention when it comes to preventing nighttime cramps. The reason is simple. It is one of the richest plant sources of highly bioavailable calcium, and it also provides magnesium, vitamin K, vitamin C, and potassium, a true anti-cramp cocktail. While many associate calcium only with bone health, it is essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. When calcium levels are low, especially in the leg muscles that support the body all day, the risk of spasms during sleep rises significantly. Kale helps correct this with a smooth and natural supply of the mineral. The magnesium in kale works synergistically with calcium to promote muscle fiber relaxation. Potassium contributes to electrolyte balance, stabilizing nerve signals that coordinate leg movement. Additionally, vitamin K strengthens blood vessels and improves circulation in the lower limbs. Good oxygenation of the leg muscles during the night is key to preventing those sudden, painful contractions. Another benefit is kale's anti-inflammatory effect. Thanks to antioxidants like vitamin C and flavonoids, these help reduce chronic muscular tension that can lead to frequent silent cramps, especially in people over 60. To take advantage of its benefits, it's recommended to consume a portion of kale lightly sautéed or blended into a juice with apple or lemon, ideally at dinner or in the early evening. Avoid overcooking it or using too much salt, as this reduces its beneficial properties. Kale is accessible, affordable, and extremely functional. Regularly including this leaf in your diet is like giving your body a natural boost of restorative minerals that work exactly where you need them most, your legs, during the night. 10. Kiwi. The fruit that regulates sleep, relaxes muscles, and protects nerves. Kiwi might seem like a simple or even exotic fruit to some, but it is a true natural remedy against nighttime cramps, especially among people over 60. Rich in vitamin C, potassium, magnesium, folate, and natural serotonin, kiwi not only strengthens muscles, but also improves sleep quality, a key factor in preventing involuntary leg contractions during the night. What makes kiwi so special is the combination of potassium and magnesium, two minerals that directly promote muscle relaxation. Potassium regulates the electrical signals between the brain and muscles, preventing uncontrolled firing during sleep. Magnesium helps relax muscle fibers, easing the tension built up throughout the day. But kiwi goes even further. It contains natural serotonin, a neurotransmitter essential for regulating deep sleep. Sleeping well is not just about rest. It's when the body repairs muscles, stabilizes the nervous system, and reduces involuntary leg activity. When sleep is shallow or disrupted, cramps occur more frequently and intensely. Another important point, kiwi is one of the fruits richest in vitamin C, a nutrient that enhances the absorption of minerals like calcium and iron, both essential for keeping muscle tissue healthy. Vitamin C also combats inflammation in peripheral nerves, which are often the silent triggers of nighttime muscle spasms. Studies show that eating 1 or 2 kiwis about an hour before bed improves sleep quality by up to 35% in older adults and reduces the frequency of awakenings caused by muscle pain. Light, refreshing, easy to digest, and full of benefits, this small fruit can make a huge difference in your night. It acts like a natural muscle relaxant, working gently with no side effects while strengthening your body from the inside out. If you've made it this far, it's because you know, or at least feel, that your body is asking for help. Nighttime cramps are not normal. They're not just a sign of aging. They're warnings, clear signs that something is missing, something is out of balance. Ignoring these signs can come at a high cost, a fall, a fracture, or a loss of independence that changes your entire routine. But the good news is, you are not powerless. Today you've learned about 10 simple, accessible, and powerful foods that have the potential to completely transform your nights, and by extension, your days. Foods that not only fight cramps, but also strengthen nerves, improve circulation, nourish muscles, and restore the balance your body so badly needs. True transformation doesn't come from miraculous solutions, but from consistent actions. A banana in the morning, a glass of coconut water in the afternoon, a few seeds before bed. These small choices, repeated day after day, are what build strong legs, steady steps, and peaceful nights. And perhaps the most beautiful part of all this is realizing that it's not too late to begin. It doesn't matter if you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond. Your body is still alive. It still responds to care. It is still capable of healing, of growing stronger, of surprising you. So choose one of these foods and start today. Don't wait for the next cramp to take action. Start slowly with what you have on hand and observe. Pay attention to how your body feels after a few days. Relief will come, and with it, confidence, security, the freedom to sleep well again, to wake up with energy, to walk with lightness. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these foods will you start using today? Leave a comment below, and if this video helped you, type yes in the comments. That tells me I'm on the right track and gives me strength to keep bringing this kind of content to you. Don't forget to like, share with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. Your health begins with information, but it transforms with action. Thank you for being here, and until the next video.